Yeah, 7 degrees in the last like 15 minutes or so. Temperature has went up 7 degrees. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of my hamsters, man. They're making me sick. I'm real sick. I was out for a long time. I mean, I don't know. How long were you out, man? About 8 hours, man. And then I wake up and weird stuff is going on. Like, what the hell did that happen? Yeah, some weird stuff, man. I don't think I have a favorite fruit. I don't know. I really don't have a favorite fruit. I never get them like that. Well, no, I guess probably cherries or something. What are they asking there? I can't understand what they're saying. I don't know what that is. I just have a cell phone. I really can't do anything, man. Well, I mean, if I had more equipment, I could probably do different things that people do. I was push record, man. Hey, here I am, man. Hey, how you doing? Hey. Probably pizza. Pizza, definitely pizza. I don't eat much of it, but I do, but I don't. Lately, I've been eating pepperoni rolls. They're more like pepperoni sandwiches, but they're consider them. Well, they got a different brand. Well, one brand they used to keep in, cool, right in the cool section. They started putting it in the hot section, and that just threw me off. And then now another brand they just keep in the hot section. But it was never in the cold section, so it don't throw me off. It kind of throws me off. Why would you have something? And also that company also what they do mislabeled their products. Well, I mean, I know it's just an error. They put the wrong thing in the wrong bag. But when stuff like that starts happening, like, I don't even want to deal with y'all anymore. Yeah, I don't know about none of that stuff, man. I'm not doing that. Kind of that guy. I'm just trying to make money from YouTube, man. See happening. That's like my objective. I know there's all kinds of different ways to make money. Selling stuff, gifts, tips, super chats, stuff like that. I'm just trying to make direct money from YouTube. Probably won't happen, but they're acting like it can. Even though after all the stuff I've done, videos I've made, they act like it's possible, man. You know? And I'm trying to get my act together. There's certain things you're not supposed to do in videos that I do, but let's get eligible to try to be monetized and see if they say, well, you can't because your past videos, but my past videos, like they already have a requirement check there, but I guess it goes in more detail. Like I pass, so, you know, just need to stay on that path, because if I'd ever in the future, I know that video I made there, I'd take down to be demonetized anyways, but so you just don't lose the whole platform. I just want to talk about certain things that that you're not supposed to talk about, right? I get angry or mad or agitated, or it's just some people might be becoming, but that's very unbecoming, right? And it's that's why those topics are sensitive, and that's why they, I guess, say to stay away from them because it is so, and you are talking bad about people, but you're just, stating your feelings on things, like what? It's trying to get the point across. I don't know if people can understand it. Some people can, some people can't, but because that's just the way they talk. That's just the way he talks, man. There's got to be a better way. Say it smoothly. I don't think you should be doing that. I think you need to reassess your decision. You need to reassess your decision. You need to reassess your decision making on that one. Make spectacular choices instead of non-spectacular choices. Yeah, I think that's a good way to think. Make spectacular choices instead of non-spectacular choices. The hell are you talking about? I just got up, man. I've been out for like 8 hours, which is unusual. And like I said, I woke up to weird things going on. Well, why'd you wake up? Well, logical people. What do you mean? Well, there's like something in the hamster cage that shouldn't have been in the hamster cage. Well, how did that get in the hamster cage? I didn't put it in the hamster cage. So, I mean, there's just the theory. I mean, the theories don't stop on how it got in there, right? Some of the theories are very scary theories, and other theories are, well, they could have got it in there, you know what I mean, while you were sleeping, which is a bit, a nicer theory. Other theories, don't like those ones. And I also don't like because I'm not how long I slept. I don't sleep like that. So there brings in the worser theories, right? Like why was sleep so long? Yeah. I don't sleep like that. Like I said, I need to get rid of hamsters. Probably why I was sick when I was younger too. One of the reasons I was so sick. I had a hamster. I mean, I'm allergic to them, man, and it's making me ill. In ways they help you, in ways they don't. So, be sick like this ain't good. Not good at all. Yeah. Like I am, just like two. I'm just going to give away 2 of their cages. Fix up the mom and dad cage and put the little ones in the little cage. Take them on down to the pet store. Like, tell them the truth. I can't. They're gonna kill me, right? It's sad too. I was getting used to them, you know. They'll make good pets for people, you know what I mean? And she's getting ready to have more babies, right? It'd be fun for somebody, right? Well, I mean, they might not even try to sell them. No, they probably do want them back. What do you mean? They're probably like their breeder hamsters. What do you mean? They keep them in the back. It was weird how they put them out front there and they were already pregnant and big. What do you mean? I'm gonna start crying. Yeah, I gotta take them back. Maybe my mission was accomplished. Somebody's gonna love those little hamsters, man. I can't keep them. I'm allergic. Really am. Which is sad. I think other like my little buddies, you know, they're making me real ill. Just kicking back in, you know, I had a period, you know, I mean, when I first got them, it was bad, man. It's starting to get like, you know, dude, you're gonna die, dude, right? You know, it's getting, I'm saying it got deep, you know, at first, you know, it was, you know, prevalent, and then it goes deep. I'm just allergic to them. What do you mean? The only thing I ain't allergic to is cats, man. I'm allergic to dogs, hamsters, all that. I'm allergic to all the critters, man, except for like cats. Cats are different. I don't know, man. I ain't getting a cat though. I ain't gonna do that. Be nice to have a cat that already knew how to had it together. What do you mean? Uh, on the training. I hate training. What do you mean? Well, you gotta be mean. I don't want to be mean. Definitely not all, but around here, yeah, it'd be easy to train a cat. But I don't want to go through that. Can't want no cat. Don't want no cat. There's all kinds of cats around here, anyways. Yeah, I don't feed them. That's a good reason why. But like, I don't know. It's weird. I came home one day, man. What do you mean you came home one day? And there was a mom cat with a. Yeah, they were getting on the bigger side, but she had her whole and the whole yard smelled like tuna. There was little cats everywhere, man. I just by them seeing me scared them, so they left. But like when I pulled up, they're still just hanging out there. But when I got out, they freaked out, left. But like, there's only one real little one. What do you mean? I guess it must have been the run or something. But like, the rest of them were kind of like that. You know, what I mean, then there's this real little one. Now they're all real little, right? Imagine how big the Kurt is. Wow. Or it could have even been a later cat. That happens with cats and that. You know what I mean? But anyways, she had a bunch of kittens, right? Not your collar cat, anyways. Yeah, there would probably been more bonding if it was like a cat looked like my familiar cat. If I just went, I'm going to be your cat instead of like, well, there's cats in there. No, I've never seen them again. Yeah, she might not even live around here. That's what I'm saying. She might be like, away from. wherever, you know what I mean? And it looks like you'd see them again, you know what I mean? Like, but it seemed like, the way they were acting like they were from around here, but they never see them again, right? That's weird. Well, somebody might have them picked up or something, right? Even though there's cats all around here, you know what I mean? You know how people are, oh, a little kitten, somebody's gonna do something. I don't know. Never saw them again. Looks like you would, right? There's like 1,000 cats. Like, and there's one of those guys again, But no. Oh, the cats? Yeah, there's cats. They're the same cats that's always been around. I like messing with this one cat. What do you mean? Oh, he thinks this is his yard. So I'll just be in my yard and I won't pay attention to him. Just get about my thing. He'll get about his. But sometimes I'll mess with him. Yeah, man. But he knows I'm playing. What do you mean he likes to play along? God, he's so fat. And get that fat guy running, man. You can get him right. Yeah, man. And I ain't trying to get him to do all that, man. Just not going to that thought. All right, but and like act like it's the end of the world, right? May not. Man. He'll walk right up, almost on me, man. It's like, yeah, I'm above my business over here. I like him. Yeah, I never tried to pet him or nothing like that. I know who he belongs to, right? But he evidently this is his yard, right? You know what I mean? This is his yard. Yeah. There's people own me. I go there. I eat there. I sleep there. But when I'm outside, that's my yard over there, man. Shit, this is your yard. That's my yard. You're in my yard. Yeah, you don't do that shit with other people's yards. This his yard. Like this yard is his yard. Right? It's like that's my yard, man. That's the way the other cats treat it too. I mean, this is like the cat's yard. It's crazy. And I guess that's why all the cats were hanging out. I mean, it's just you know, hey, let's go to the cat yard. Well, like I said, I'm a cat person, so to the cat yard, to the cat yard, yeah, the cat yard. Yeah, I don't want a cat. There's just too much you have to go through to keep a cat. What do you mean? I know there's different stories of cats from my experience. What do you mean? Well, you'd have to get a female and you'd have to get her spayed. Yeah, then you'd have you a cat if it didn't get run over right for the rest of your life. The rest of your life, but for years to come, right? Nothing happened to it. Like no one kidnapped it or killed it or anything. You always have a cat coming back, right? Yeah, I really don't want to go through that. It must have been bad. I guess she didn't really run there off anymore. I used to have a cat. Yeah, we'd have to put an ad in the newspaper waiting because I guess someone would take her in. We have to put an ad in the newspaper, describing our cat exactly want our cat back. And the cat would be back, right? But it never happened again after the second time. What do you mean? I mean, she wandered off like that. Like, ain't no night no more, right? Must have been a nightmare. It must have been a nightmare. It must have been a nightmare, right? That's how we work nowadays. Who reads the newspaper, right? You know, I mean, social media, right? Hey, that's my cat. I want my cat back. Yes, my cat. I want my cat back. Hey. Well, yeah, one thing that really happened. It had a nick in its ear, right? And just explaining that nick in the ear, it gives it up, right? Because the rest of the description, like, oh, I could be any cat, right? Some of the cats look like that, you know what I mean? But that, hey, you got my cat. What all cats have a nick in their damn ear like that? Give me my cat, right? You know, let my cat go free. It will come home. It wants to live with me, not you, right? You know, there could have just been a situation, and the cat must know. I mean, cat's old. You know, probably a kid or something. Took it in. You know, the cat wasn't mean or nothing, so you know, lovey dovey, but still like, I want out. I want to go home, right? I like my home, right? Missing my cat, right? Well, I had all kinds of cats, but I missed that one. That was my cat. Saltborn, it was the runt. Lived 18 years. 18 years. And that's a long time. That's a whole, you know, into adulthood, right? One hell of a cat, too. Toughest cat in the neighborhood. No dog could mess with it. No cat could mess with it. It wasn't even big, you know. I mean, it was big for it wasn't no little cat, wasn't no fat cat at all, you know. But you know, like I said, it was the run. It was on like so. It was a big cat in a way, but it wasn't. But it was. What do you mean by no weight at all for this cat? So you can get over it, picture it, you know, be swell belly or something. No, normal looking cat, kind of long, not one of those super, you know, abnormal, like normal size cat. Period. Right. Um, but like its brother, what do you mean? It became because you know it ran away. It came back a couple of times, but it became this. It didn't look like what I mean. A whole night and day different cat. You know, the cat was more looked like you know just a normal cat, right? Bigger than another cat there because you know the boy cat, right? But normal looking cat. No, oh, you got a fat cat or anything like that. Just a you know, normal looking cat, right? But cats used to look different back in the day. Put it this way. What do you mean? What is did? They've gotten different looking, whether they're bigger, smaller, and I don't know. They seem to be like yeah, on the either they're like they don't look cats anymore. They don't even act like cats. I mean, but anyways, that day it became you know, uh, huge. I mean, this thing like you know, and not like just like you know, hey, it's a fat cat. It's just like it became like a wild animal. You know what I mean? It became like, you know, what is that? Right? That's a cat. Right? You know what I mean? It's that what he turned into, man. So Like you wonder why is this normal looking cat so superior to all dogs and cats? No, take a look at my brother. What do you mean? Because I didn't get to interact with him. Except that time he came over looking like that, man. But I could imagine. Could you imagine a dog seeing something like? How you see him scratching? Let me in. There's this. The cats are getting revenge. The cats are getting revenge. Yeah, I guess so. Member of the giant clan of cats. I guess so, man. And just what he did to me, man. You know what I mean? What do you mean? Well, I should have let him be himself. He's like, want to come over, eat a can of food and leave. And I wanted him to hang out for a while. And he got out, so I chased him, man. And when I got a hold of him, right, he made it clear up to this, where we lived, there was this big field, right? And he made it clear up to the field. I caught him. You know what I mean? Long, big chase. I caught him, right? And he put his nail through my nail, right? He put it through my finger, out my nail, right? Or the other way, one of the way, all I know, his fingernail went through my fingernail, right? And out my hand, right? I'm like, God, so he got away, right? I've never seen him again, I don't think. No, there was this lady at the fire department one time, even got bigger, had this cat that looked just like him. You don't know. It was just years later. It might have been him, might not have been, right? We're all thinking, we just didn't say anything. Is that him? Boy, does that look like him, right? It really did look like him. He was black and white, but he just didn't, any black and white, you'd never mistake him with any other black. He had this certain look, right? Yeah, look just like him. Yeah, I named him Sylvester. Imagine that, right? I can imagine what you'd feed him to make that happen to him, because beyond just like, hey, he gained weight. I mean, he just became this dang, right? He was the cat that they even got longer, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Let's see, that's a boy cat. I don't know. I guess some people got a boy cat. I had 4 kids, And each cat picked someone, though. Like the Sylvester cat, he picked everybody. He was an everybody cat. He didn't have a personal. So that's the SS day. Maybe he went and found somebody, my brother's cat ran away, disappeared, I guess. That's what they say. Anyways, he was gone. I just never imagined a day. And he probably did. Cats do. They disappear. He was a male cat. His brother disappeared, but like, I think things nowadays, what I mean? But I never thought nothing like that when I was a kid. Right? But anyways, he disappeared. And I had a dream about him being dead. Yeah, the dream he probably was dead. I mean, it's kind of a clairvoyant like that. What do you mean? Well, my cat was bringing the skin of his body back. Nobody came back. Nobody like Sylvester did, just to let you know he was okay, right? He came back. Just wanted to stay away. Like that. Like, give you heads up. Yeah, I'm okay, but I got a different life. Just gone like that. And another cat got run over by a drunk. Drunk speeding in their vehicle killed my cat. That one went to my mom. So my cat was the only one that made it, right? The runt. The first one to do everything, the one I always had to take care of, the one I always had to put back with the mother because she would abandon it because it was the runt. When I lived 18 years, when I always stayed with us. Yeah. But anyways, I see my mom. My mom was distraught. What do you mean? You killed my cat. Yelling, screaming outside. What do you mean? Oh yeah, that guy wouldn't come outside. Oh, she would have killed him. Well, that's all she had was that cat, man. That's all she had. But then it got her a replacement. What do you mean? A cat looked just like that cat, except it was a male and not a girl. That cat was a girl, got run over. What was weird, was at a pet store, and they have fancy cats. A big pet store has cats. I know it's different nowadays how they're doing this, but it'd be like a real expensive cat if you're at. They just had a mutt cat, right? You know what I mean? For like $14, right? So got that cat. Of course, it became my mom's cat. But damn, that cat was different than other cats. It was an actor. What do you mean? My mom said he does this kind of stuff all the time. The one time I saw it, what do you mean? So his food bowl was empty, right? It's early in the morning, right? Like 2 a.m. in the morning or something. His food bowl was empty, right? He goes over, sees the food bowl, and he starts doing this dance, and he starts meowing. He's like, it falls over and acts like he's dead because there was no food in the bowl. You put food in the bowl. It's like, what the fuck is this shit, right? Yeah, that's different. That's not normal cat activity, right? I don't know how you get food at 2 a.m. in the morning. Well, I mean, because you would never see their, like in the day, you never see their food bowl empty in the daytime, man. The reason it's empty at 2 a.m., they done ate the damn shit, right? But well, he gets more at 2 a.m. in the morning. Jesus fucking Christ. What happened to him? He just all of a sudden disappeared, man. Something like that. What do you mean? Kind of weird. I mean, there's kids that are still cats, man. I mean, it's weird. They'd go around with pillowcases and hit the cats over the head with hammers and take the cats. Yeah, I had a new cat. What do you mean? I didn't get to see it grow up. They said the kids were out there chasing it around, ran them off, and I don't know, a few days later, never saw my cat again. Then later, right, like same kids, like they're older now, and a couple years later or something. Everyone get my cat, my main cat, so lived 18 years. Walking right up to it with a hammer, gonna clock it in the head, right? I guess the other time when they were little, they didn't have hammers; they just had bags, right? Pillowcases. Same kids had a hammer, getting ready to clock my cat over the head with a hammer, and had a pillowcase ready to put him into it. The sickness of kids, right? Imagine I hung out with these weirdos later in my life, right? So that was you when you were young. We were, and upset that my brother. You're, this whole idea, like upset that my brother chased him. You're upset that you were going to hit a cat in the head with a hammer, and you're upset that you got chased. Right? They could really bounce you. Like, I'm sure they pray that you're lucky you didn't end up. In later life, of course, they did end up incarcerated for different names, not cat name. But you're lucky you didn't like. What do you mean? Tell them. You're lucky they didn't let me know who you were. I was raised to be a forgiving person. You're a young, stupid kid, right? And you're not going around hitting cats with hammers in the head no more. So we're moving on. But back then, if they would have let me know who the fuck you were, what do you mean? Dude? What do you mean? He wasn't one to know the result. He wasn't one to know the result. But, what is that? The world history. What do you mean kids doing stuff like that? Let's just go steal people's cats? Let's just go kill people's cats? What is that? People, let them out and see what mischief they can do. Well, there is no sinner. Yeah, I've been all messed up in my life too. It's my being like influences of things, man. But like what you do mainly when you was a little kid, man. Like the weekends come in, right? I was putting on roofs. I was, I went elementary school kid digging ditches, for gas lines and shoveling gravel and building stuff, and jackhammering stuff, labor, like what grown men do in construction, did it just as well, if not better. Right? So that's the whole thing. Then, like when I became a teenager and stuff, I was thrown to the prey of ordinary society, man. What these people had an upbringing and never knew anything about. The stuff I did in elementary is normally like the stuff that, people not drawn to the stuff they would do when they're that age. But see, I had a grandfather, not a dad, right? So there's the difference. I had a grandfather, not a dad. What do you mean? Yeah, of course I was doing this shit in elementary, man. But, as you see, it's little stuff. Sometimes they show them a little something. But, when more comes, I'm not putting all the situation, but yeah, more things come along when you become a teenager. They teach you this stuff. And yeah. But like different with me, right? Well, anytime I do anything, I gotta lock into stuff. What do you mean? I'm up thinking about, when I remember how to do something. What do you mean? Like I'm having to lock into, I learned to do that when I was like 5. This year, how is that? You know what I mean? Not like, but it's still there. What do you mean? You think all kids? Yeah, man. That'd be more freedom where kids come together and not, hey, what animals can we go kill? What can we go build or something, And have the freedom to do so, You know, where they built right now, where something like some, oh my God, what's that? Like they know how to do stuff. And that's really what it comes down to, man. We could change it if you just vote for it. That's why, that's why I talk about to people about, hey, man, it's all about how you vote. Y'all keep on voting the way y'all vote. You never want to see that beautiful world, and you have to vote for it. You got to keep on going that way. You got to keep on building anything. You got to keep on until it finally happens, if possible. They don't totally mess it up beforehand. I mean, you cannot surrender to their stuff, man. Gotta go a beautiful way, man. You gotta go a beautiful way. That's what it is. But anyway,